You and Gale have made a home for yourselves in Waterdeep. Sometimes it isn't clear what he loves more, his research or you. But when he looks into your eyes or up at the stars while he sits by your side, you know the answer. One such night, your reveries are interrupted by an embarrassed apprentice delivering an urgent message written in a frail hand. An invitation to a gathering of former allies, those who stood with you against the Netherbrain 6 months ago. Gale the adventurer has quickly become Gale the academic, but he's all too happy to leave his tower for this meeting.
I wonder if we're going to see that also for all the characters now. Ooh. Azal.
Thou wert called here, some from above, some below. For with thine bond, together thou hast kept the wheel of fate spinning when it threatened to halt. Though thou wert drawn far apart in the months after the collapse of the Absolute, tonight, fate renews thy bond once more. Thou shouldst take care to preserve it. It is a great weapon, wielded in the hand of good. Go. Know one another once more.
That was so cool when they released this patch. But interestingly,
I cannot remember the last time I heard the ballad of the endless.
Interestingly, it seems like we've chosen Gale's ending. Maybe the game listener was like, "Oh, you like the Gale ending the most?" I kind of thought that we would get like the you go to the party scenes for like everyone. It seems like that's not the case.
Withers can pluck wine from all over the world.
I wonder if the epilogue is now going to treat it like the epilogue is going to treat it like we romance everyone, or like the characters romance, or just romance Gale. I'm curious about that. Sadly, no Karlach at the party. I was looking for that. Ah well. Epi Horson. What a name. And I think I didn't see that guy the first time I played the epilogue. Ah, it's kind of cute that you like the Astarion scene the most. Okay, who to talk to first? I would say let's talk. Oh wait, wrong skill. It's also green. I wanted to go for speak with animals because I would say let's talk first to Scratch.
I want to have a word.
A familiar sight. Scratch can't quite speak around the thing he has in his mouth.
Excuse me, camera, can you show me more Scratch? Oh. I'm so glad Withers remembered to invite my favorite companion.
So am I. I've got a nice home in the city now. A girl named Mindy says I'm her best friend. She's mine too. Also you and Albert. I've got so many best friends, I hardly know who to snuggle. I missed your smell, but this thing I found had you all over it. I brought it for you, and I thought perhaps you'd like to throw it?
Sure. I still gotta say it's so sad that you can't. I don't know of any way to keep Scratch. Cause I think like whatever you do, Scratch always ends up like with different people. Why can't you just like take Scratch? I mean, especially now that we're living together with Gale in a tower, why can't we just like take Scratch with us? The goodest boy, yes. Shadowheart scene's my favorite scene. Okay, nice stuff. Like also overall, like including like also like Karlach scene and stuff like that. Because I mean, I don't know the other female romance scenes. I'm so glad to hear you've fared well since our travels together.
I certainly have, and I always will. Forever, I think. And so will you.
Oh, best boy. Yeah, and the object Scratch once thrown is the inert astral prism. Which, I don't know, just looking at the spikes, I don't really want Scratch to take that in his mouth, but, well, he's a big boy. Oh wait, I can't pick it up. Yeah, like this. And throw. And here we go. Come on, Scratch. Oh gosh, that must have hurt. Oh. It kind of... Oh my gosh, do you see the title below Scratch? Best boy in the realms? I didn't see that before. I love it. Yeah, but you have Tara. True. And Tara's also awesome. And here she is, actually. I still gotta say, I am surprised. Wait, where's Gale? And I'm also still surprised that the game didn't, like, just went for Gale's romance. Not that I'm complaining. Hey, Shadowheart.
I didn't expect to be nervous. But seeing everyone here like this, it's strange, isn't it? I feel like I must have dreamed the last few months. Now I'm waking up back in camp with my hair smelling like wood smoke and fallen leaves stuck to my backside.
Wait, no, Bear. I at least didn't see him. But I mean, he should be around, right? Okay, kinda... Maybe the game still registered that we have like multiple romances. Because I think otherwise she greets you differently, if I remember correctly. Your backside is just fine. Trust me. I've been checking regularly.
Oh, I've noticed. Ever since I first slipped into my camp garments, I should think. So, we should divvy up what we tell people about what we've been doing these past few months. I'd hate to be a bore that comes along and regurgitates the same story to someone moments after you've told them. Any ideas?
Okay, so the game kinda still sticks to we romance everyone, but like the going to the party scene, that would just hit for Gale. And I'm fine with that. But of the redeemed Barspawn and his exquisite paramour, never. I should return to my own ways if I see one stifled yawn.
They're our friends, dear. Let's spill nothing but wine tonight. I'm sure we'll have them hanging off our every word. I'll leave you to do some mingling, unless you need anything else.
The only thing we should spell is a wine. Oh yeah, what is also kind of cute is when you do this without a Shadowheart romance, you can also like ask her for a hug, and it's a really cute hug. Come here, let me hold you.
Why? Are you expecting to be gone for long? All right.
Oh.
I could get lost in those arms.
Aw. I gotta say, even though usually not really into romancing women, that was a very cute romance overall. What I truly need is a kiss.
That can be arranged.
What is a little sad is that, like, if you meet her without the romance, she tells you way more. You know, the dialogue was rather short.
Almost a shame we're with company. I'd be tempted to let you whisk me away someplace quiet.
I'll be back soon. Enjoy yourself.
With music in the air and wine flowing, I think I'll manage. Don't get into trouble, but if you must, fetch me first.
Realize you were such a homebody, Tara.
Rude. Oh. Okay, where the heck is the Owlbear Cup? You know, Steph, I actually think the Owlbear Cup is not around.
Can't slow down.
And I don't know why. 'Cause
It's good to meet again.
I fear I am
Good
becoming
company, good
accustomed
wine.
to the taste
I
of
wish it
sun
could last
fed
forever.
plants.
I mean, we didn't do anything which should, like, exclude the Albert Cup from being here, right? That is kind of sad. I mean, we met the Albert Cup, like, in my first playthrough. So, if you're curious, you can watch that on YouTube.
A most welcome sight.
But it's kind of sad. Of course, actually, if you... At least if you don't romance Shadowheart, you can propose that, like, Shadowheart takes along the Albert Cup. And it's very cute, because Shadowheart gets, like, really excited about it.
Lava wine.
And it's like, oh, but does he want that? And you're like, yeah, ask him, he wants that. And she's like, oh my gosh!
Why were we
Very
scrounging
cute.
in barrels and crates for supplies when he could source these? God,
Okay,
I
let's
remember
talk
one
to
evening when we had
Minthara, I'd say.
14 apples, some fish heads, and a stale loaf of bread.
So,
just to get by.
here we are. A gathering of allies at a cold campsite with no servants to attend us and few luxuries to enjoy. Ah, we could have been conquerors. We could have ruled these realms as gods. Do you ever regret that we did not take control of the Netherbrain?
Of course she's unhappy, what did I expect? Of course she's like, nyeh. Why did you do that? Oh, Minthara, for real. I did not escape Baal's influence to become a monster of my own free will.
Do you think of all rulers as monsters? Conquest need not end in blood and ashes. You could have built a greater world than this. I shall not dwell on the past, though. The future is unwritten and rich with possibilities.
Quest unlocked. Stop Minthara from her new project. Oh boy. But I mean, must not end in blood. Minthara, you were really trying to keep me on Baal's track. That would have ended in blood. And what mark have you been making, Minthara?
I feared that returning to the Underdark as an apostate of Lolth would be an act of madness. Perhaps it was. If so, it is a madness that fits me well. Rebels swarm to my cause, and even if it takes centuries, I will reclaim my house in Menzoberranzan. And make the Spider Queen bleed.
I mean, nice. Going against Lolth is something I approve of. There's no in-between option between we could do great things together, you and I, cause... I don't know. Or sounds like you need no help from me. I mean, in the end, Levina would say the second. Nah, join Minthara in a new project. I don't know, Alistair, I don't know. Sounds like you need no help from me.
Naturally. A fledgling god is of little use where my plans are concerned. You may observe my works if you lack sufficient occupations of your own, but do not interfere. Unless you wish to learn how fleeting divinity can be. I expect there have been other reunions to which I was not invited.
Yeah, Minthara, I do wonder why someone wouldn't invite you. You vengeful exile. You've just been grumpy. And also slightly intimidating. Well, I guess Minthara's been Minthara, so what was I expecting? But still. Ooh, clothing chest. Let's wear something nice and comfortable. You already know what I'm looking for? Here we go. I think we've never worn that on ourselves. Let's dye that red, I'd say.
This seems pretty red, but no,
Good.
not even close.
Red dye. Because I mean, of course, it's important to wear something nice here. Nice. Okay. Let's talk to Volo, I'd say.
No worry, no obligation.
Ah, it's the star of the show. Our
Oh,
humble
you.
protagonist who forsook Baal to save the city. Our skeletal friend will be very pleased to see I found my way here, despite my invitation getting lost in the post.
Yeah, Volo, it got lost. Sure. That's the reason. I like the armor. It's wonderful to see you, Volo. How have you been?
Busy as ever. Better that than the reverse, wouldn't you say? Every major publishing house on the Sword Coast has been vying for my upcoming book on the subject of our adventures together. I've gotten quite good at replicating your signature, so you needn't even bother with the release form. You might help me with the title, though. I'm considering The Hero and Me. What do you think?
Oh boy. I mean, we're also like slightly bad, right? I mean, mostly bad, actually. You could capitalize on history repeating itself. How about the Bar Spawn, too?
Come now, you don't want to be seen as a mere sequel. Perhaps, once the manuscript is finished, you'd even be willing to write a foreword? Or better yet, I'll write a draft and you can just sign your name. Better still, I'll sign it for you. Hmm? Ah, your success really has been wonderful for my reputation. But you mustn't let me hog your attention all night, my friend. You've many friends to chat to, and I'd love to listen in.
Oh gosh, Volo. Never change. Great, document fraud. But you know my sequel. Aren't children kind of the sequels of their parents? Think about it. Hey, Gale.
You're quite certain I look acceptable. I can't remember when I last wore something other than my teaching robes. Feels a little odd to find myself in something so unsinged.
Yeah, just wear less, like the whole adventure. Can I hope you for partner look? I mean, we can basically say that. You know me. I prefer you with your clothes off.
I'm not entirely certain that would fall under the definition of smart casual, but I'll be sure to indulge you when we get home. I won't keep you to myself for too long, but while I have you, I want to say thank you for encouraging me to attend this evening. Teaching at Blackstaff Academy has proven such an unexpected pleasure. Sometimes I find it hard to tear myself away. Just one of the myriad unexpected ways life has delighted me in recent months. Even my own city feels new to me, now that I share it with you.
I'm also so glad that like all the unhealthy ambitions are kind of gone now. At least I hope that. For you, Gale. Oh gosh. It's a fun thing to be in a new place where I've never shed a drop of blood. Oof. Probably because I make you put down your quill once in a while and enjoy it.
That you do. I've not had so much fun in Waterdeep since my own days as a Blackstaff apprentice. You've certainly made quite the impression on my friends down at the Yawning Portal. The last I heard, they were thinking of naming a drink after you.
Like not Bloody Mary, but Bloody Lavender?
I'm just glad you're happy there. When we met, our lives were rather different, and being here this evening, well, reminds me how much has changed. When Mystra quelled the orb at last, she did more than rid me of its threat. She created room for hope, where once I only felt despair. Standing here, now, I no longer see the people we were. Frightened, desperate, alone. We changed. We survived. And we did it together. I've missed them. I've missed this.
I mean, we can go on another adventure. It's unfortunately going to be a DLC, but we can come up with something, Gale. You almost sound like you want to go adventuring again.
No, no. I prefer the warmth of my library's hearth these days. But that feeling of adventure, I confess, that I long for. I have been dabbling with the idea of capturing our adventures with humble ink and parchment. If tales enough to fill a few good volumes. And when the truth runs out, who knows? My quill might take us on further adventures yet. Now, much as I could spend an eternity in your company, we see plenty of each other already. Tempting as it is to keep you all to myself, would be terrible company if we didn't mingle for at least part of the evening.
I could also definitely see Gale as like a DM, like having a D&D group, and like knowing like all the lore of the world and stuff like that. And let's go for a kiss.
I love you.
Oh.
Now go on, before I change my mind.
Change your mind. Yeah. Despite everything, at least to me, Gale's are like the best Romans. Alright, Astarion, supple.
Oh, pardon me.
Let's talk to Tara.
Oh, hello, darling. I wasn't sure you'd make it.
Didn't we come here together? I'm surprised to see you here, Tara. Delighted, but surprised.
Are you? Withers and I have a regular correspondence. He's joined me and Mrs. Dekarios for a luncheon on more than one occasion. Of course, we'd love to see yourself and Gale more often, but you keep him so very busy, and we hate to impose.
What kind of coffee round is that? Gale's Tressum, Gale's mom, and Withers? I mean, definitely sounds interesting. I would join. But interesting. Why is Withers there? We'd both love to see you more, Tara. Why don't we have tea when we get home?
I'd like that very much. Thank you, darling. Now, enjoy your party. You've quite earned it, if the balladeers are to be believed.
Oh, Tara's jealous. She so is. If you actually chose like the first option and you're like, do I detect a hint of jealousy? She also says like, yeah, you kind of do. But she gets like all cute. I mean, she's just like old and grumpy, but in the end, she's kind of cute and soft. Typical cat behavior. Yes, absolutely. Still a cat.
There have been other reunions to which I was not invited.
I like how Tara's just walking around being grumpy, like, you've been meeting up without me, haven't you?
This is the sitting room, but...
Hey, Lae'zel.
For 2 months I trained the Knights of the Comet. For 2 more I skewered Kithraki bellies. And for 2 more yet, I traveled through Limbo. I never imagined we'd be standing toe-to-toe on this day, in this place. Nothing but allies, I always told myself. A necessary partnership. But in spite of every strained word, every barbed glance, seeing you brings me even more pleasure than taking a Royal Inquisitor's head.
I love how she's making compliments by being absolutely gory and bloody. is cool. I mean, so far she seems a little bit less friendly than like Lae'zel, who stays behind. Because if Lae'zel stays behind, she's very down to earth, very accepting, very happy to actually be in the Forgotten Realms. But I mean, this Lae'zel is obviously in the middle of a war. You have us the top of Lakif are well under the way then.
We've spilled blood, gained a foothold in the astral, but still we need allies. And one beyond reckoning has made itself known. Zerith Minyaragith.
Not yet as if the word means anything at all to you. Zerith Minyaragith. What is that?
Not a what, but a who. The immortal god king of the Githzerai, an exiled people, once king with mine, until the madness of civil war ripped our one sky into two. Our Gish sent word of the rebellion to Minyaragith through the cosmos. He's agreed to parley. It's fallen to me to secure an alliance.
Ooh, nice. Lae'zel the diplomat. Sounds very interesting to go with the Githzerai, with the other Gith people, against the Githyanki. I kind of want to tease her. Hold on. The Great Warrior Lae'zel on a diplomatic mission?
Exactly the reaction I expected. My blade is keen as ever. But it was you who showed me that a proper victory doesn't always require a razor-sharp edge. Sometimes, a sincere plea is more persuasive than a dagger against the neck. Minyaragith is an ascetic. He reached out in good faith. This is his way. It is in this spirit that I must meet him. And if he refuses, I carry on. Gravity pulls me in but one direction. I am the comet. I will not rest until I burn Vlakith's bones to ash and smash her phylactery to pieces. My people will be free.
That's very cool to see her like this.
Refrain before. Zealous, bossy, insistent. All part and parcel of my undeniable charm.
Sure. When will I see you again?
Soon. When the comet has risen. When the Lich Queen has crumbled to dust. I miss this place. More to the point, I miss you. I wouldn't even deny it with Vlakith's Vorpal blade at my neck. Though, I'd rather it not come to that. Now go. Mingle a bit. That's the word, right? Mingle. I'll be back one day. The Overgod himself couldn't keep me away.
Ah, that was also pretty cool to see Lae'zel like this. Mingle.
Oh, pardon me.
Let's hope that she's going to be successful, right? But I mean, it sounds like she's gathering quite a few allies, right? Hey, Astarion!
And? How have our friends fared without us?
Short update, I'm living with Gale in a tower. I would say, so far, everyone seems kinda happy and content, except for Minthara. Are we surprised? No. They seem happy, really.
I'm glad. It would be so easy to go through everything we did and come out the other side bitter and twisted. But they deserve happiness. We all do. Oh. And I will forever be grateful to have found it with you.
Aww, that's so cute. Let's hack him.
I do feel a little bad keeping you all to myself. After all, I get to see you every night. Go on, go mingle. Enjoy your time with the others. Bless them. with your presence. I'll be here when you're ready. I'll always be here, my love.
Oh. But yeah, in general, it seems like your romance companions have like way less to say if they're romanced. But it also felt like Gale still talks like a lot. I think it's just cause he's Gale. But like for Shadowheart and Astarion, they definitely tell you like way less if you romance them. It's very nice to talk to Astarion if you didn't romance him as well, as a spawn. Oh my gosh, Astarion, what are you doing? Cause Astarion's basically like, oh yeah, I'm kind of becoming a hero and just like being happy about like doing good stuff, and it's very cute.